I'm gonna start my channel. I just can't yet because I'm saving up for my big investment on a fancy, high quality, expensive camera. Does that sound like you? Then you might want to keep watching. What's up, y'all? Welcome to An Essence, where I'm building my financial freedom dream from scratch, and I'm waiting on you to build your dream with me. Let me tell you something. Every video that you've seen on my channel up to this point has been filmed with my phone. That's right, my everyday phone that I bought maybe about 2 years ago. So I want to tell you how you can do the same thing with your phone and not have to wait while you're saving up for that camera. All right, so let's talk about which camera you'll be using to film. All smartphones have a front and back camera. Your front camera, aka your selfie camera, is nice, might be your favorite, but your back camera usually has a better and a higher quality to it. So you'll want to be using your back camera to film. Now I know the issue with that may be, I can't see myself while I'm filming, but it's better to get into the habit of looking directly at the camera so you can speak to your audience rather than staring at yourself on the screen while you're talking, because it will just divert your attention. A helpful tip that I do is do a test shot. Film for about 30 seconds, set everything up how you want, sit where you want to, and do a little 30-second video that you need to preview to see if you like the shot. After that, you really should be good to go. Now, something you might not think of that's very simple is to simply clean your camera lens. You can take a cloth, or sometimes I just use my shirt, and wipe down that lens so that it's as clear as possible for your audience. Now, if you have a channel like I do, where you sit and talk to the camera, or you need the camera to stay put while you're filming, it will really benefit you to invest in a tripod. This is the tripod that I use. I got it, I can't even tell you how many years ago, a long time ago, and I've been using it ever since. It's just so helpful when you're filming to not have to post your phone somewhere. Maybe it'll fall from where it is. So when you clip it into this tripod, you can raise the levels, which I love, and you can kind of place it wherever you need. You can also turn it from horizontal to vertical, depending on which way you film. And it's just really handy to have your camera stabilized. Now, if you have a vlog type channel where the camera needs to follow you around, or you're something that does a little more action where you're walking around somewhere, you might want to invest in a stabilizer called a gimbal. They range in prices from high to low, and you can find one that pretty much fits any of your needs. If you're not interested in investing in one of those right now, you can also just use the stabilizer that's built right into your phone. Those have good options too. A big question I receive on my channel all the time is, what is that microphone that you're using? I freely share. I share the Amazon link with anybody who asks, and it's also in the description of this video, but I love this microphone. The microphone that I use is called the Comica Vimo SUC. It's specifically made for smartphones. It's so convenient and it's so compact, and it also has great quality. You can even take it outside. There's different settings on it for noise cancellation. It really works great. It all works through Bluetooth. You just take this piece off and plug it into your phone, and then clip the mic on you, and you're ready to start recording. Super easy. They also have different versions for if you have an Android or an iPhone, so it's very compatible. I love that it comes with 2 microphones, so that maybe if you're interviewing someone, you both can have one, or if there's 2 people or more than one person that you share your channel with, everyone can be heard in high quality. Now, if I didn't use my lights to film these videos, and I only used the overhead light in this room, my videos would look like this. That's a major difference, don't you think? Lighting really affects the quality of your YouTube videos. Believe me, if you don't do anything else, get you some lighting, whether it is in front of that window or you buy some lights on Amazon to place right in front of you. Now that's much better. Here are the lights that I use. I bought them in 2020 and I've been rocking with them ever since. I love these lights, just very simple. I place one on either side and then I film. Now, if you're not interested in investing in lighting, you can always sit in front of a big window that will give you a lot of natural light. Natural light is actually great to film in. The only issue with that for me is that I film most of my videos at night after the baby's bedtime, so I don't really have the option of getting into that natural light as often. So the lights are really, really helpful for me to film at any time of the day that I need to. Also, an issue that I face with natural light is that the lighting is always changing because the sun is always changing positions. So if you are filming something that's a little bit on the longer side and maybe you're trying to edit different pieces together to make it seem more continuous, you might face an issue with where the light was when you first started filming compared to the end of the video. And when you put those together, the light will definitely be noticeable. Okay, let's get to the good part. A key to filming high quality videos on your smartphone is to play with the phone's video and camera settings. Go into the video settings of your phone and I want you to take a look at a few different things. The first thing that I want you to take a look at is the quality you are shooting your videos in. You have a few different options. 4K, which is the same as UHD. Then you have HD. Then you have 8K. There's a lot of options. My biggest tip is to play with all of the options that come within your phone settings. You never know which combination is best for you, especially depending on what kind of phone you have or what kind of lighting you use. Next, you want to take a look at your frame rate, FPS, frames per second. This just says how many frames are captured within 1 second of you filming. If you have a channel where you like to slow down videos, then you might want to go with a higher frame rate because it'll capture more frames per second and look much better when you slow it down. I like to film on 60 because it gives the best look to my videos. Now, if you want to get serious about your settings, you can head over to the Pro Video section of your camera. This will give you a lot of different options that's kind of similar to having a camera. Now, if the thought of looking at all those settings seems very tedious to you, you can always try using the portrait video mode of your phone. It offers a nice focus on you, kind of blurs out your background a little bit, and can lead to some great quality videos. So that's also an option if talking about FHD and UHD and FPS, you're like, too much. Try out portrait video mode and see how that turns out too. So here are the exact settings that I like my camera on when I come to film my YouTube videos. If you're using a smartphone to record your videos, I cannot wait to see how much your quality improves after you try some of these settings.